tribe, welcome back for another episode of Things and Stuff. Today, traps and lats for our mobility, okay? So for the traps, you remember, yeah, this in there, okay? Go through them, 10 per side, play around with where you have that situated, play around with where it sits, okay? If you get a little bit higher and over down the shoulder blade, you get into levator, guarantee you'll find some nasties in there, okay? So play around with where that ball sits. Make sure you feel like you're getting something out of it. Otherwise, you're just putting pressure on tissue and waving your arm around and wasting your time, okay? Don't be that person. From there, we'll go into the lats, okay? So for the lats, we are going to use the ball today. We're going to go onto your side. Ball is going to go right into the meat. And, ooh, hi, okay? And then just kind of roll onto there and just rolling around, okay? So if you have a softball, might work pretty well. If you have a foam roller, I would use that first. I'm just using the crossball just because some of you, that might be all you have, okay? So just rolling around in there. See, it's right there, okay? Chris is showing me his belly button. So sexy. So, yeah, play around with the area that you're trying to roll out because there will be some spots where it's like really, really uncomfortable and there's some spots where you feel nothing at all, okay? So try and hit those spots that hurt a bit more than the others because they probably need it, all right? And try and stay off the bone. You'll probably have a few spots where you're right on top of the shoulder blade and probably won't feel very good, okay? So that brings us into our strength for the day. See if I can get this into a place that's going to stay. Oh! Just trust me. It's there. Okay. A1 is going to be a one-arm kneeling press. We have done these before. Dumbbell. Kneeling position. Up into that front rack. Squeezing that back butt cheek. Straight press. Getting that bicep next to the ear. Control down to the bottom. Press back up. Okay? You are looking for 10 per side there, okay? Once you've done those guys, we have a squat hold press out. So this one is going to change dramatically just based on what weight you have available. If you have like a 10 through 20 pound weight, those weights are probably going to work really well. If you have a 75 pound or a 72 pound kettlebell, it's going to be really hard. So you might just need to do a hold, okay? So what you're going to do, you're going to hold it north-south, east-west, whatever, okay? Go into your squat, press out, and then come back in. 1, 2, okay? You're going to go for 10 to 15 reps. I say 10 to 15 because it will depend on the weight you have. If you just have a heavy-ass kettlebell, then just go into the bottom, hold it off your body just like 2 or 3 inches. Hold that for 10 to 15 seconds, and then that will be your set, okay? It's just going to change the exercise a little bit so you can still use what you have, all right? You're going to do 4 sets between those 2 movements, kneeling press and squat hold press out, okay? From there, today, 3-rounder, 15 windmills per side, that's 30. 12 burpee cleans per arm, that's 24, and then 9 dragon flags. New movement for us today, okay? So for our windmill, dumbbell up overhead or kettlebell or backpack, whatever you have, foot turned out, give a little bit of sass, boop, and then back up. Oh, good balance, okay? So you're going for 15 and then 15. If you just if the weight you have is way too heavy to do all 15, that's fine. Do 8 and 7, 5, 5, 5, whatever. Make the math work, okay? Once you are done, all 30 reps of those, yeah, it's a lot. 12 burpee cleans per arm, okay? So our burpee clean is going to be the same movement as a devil's press. It's just going to be only to your shoulder instead of going overhead, all right? So down, and then up. Clean at the top, switch hands. Okay? So let's try and make sure that we're still using our trap, we're not just doing a bicep curl. Okay? Even though getting those guns is gonna help get some volume. Just do it clean. Okay? And then lastly, the dragon flag. So this one, there's gonna be a little bit of variance from person to person just based on core strength. Okay, so for this one you probably want to try and it's like a banister, like a railing, like a door frame, okay? And you're gonna have your head near the post. The exercise is supposed to look like this. So up and then back up the top. Okay? That one's tough. Okay? So that's like your handstand walk in a handstand walk workout where you're actually doing it prescribed, okay? If you know that that's going to be super tough for you, then just do the negative, okay? So you'll crunch up, okay? It's going to smoke you pretty good. If you know that that is way too hard, do leg lifts. Okay? So, pick the difficult one for you, but don't pick the unachievable one for you. Okay? I would like to see success. All right? That's it for today, you guys. Okay? So 3 rounds of windmills, burpee cleans per side, and dragon flags. It's going to be fun. Your core is going to be lit. All right? Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.